Greed and reptilians crush it out of time. For those that know me in the world of the dimensional extraterrestrial contact, they know my entrances and exits as my cosmic commitment into this. And for those ones that don't know me, they will learn several new things if they are pure of heart, open of mind, and prepared clever to get ready to eat. As a segment has been energy, mental and physical, it has been offered to me from the ships and from the same core of the cosmos. Like from the Confederation of Worlds in evolution, I was given an absolute and sharp power over this so-called civilization of the Grey Ones, the Reptilians, and coming from then all the other levels of dense and dangerous low ones of this planet. For who doubt it, only they have to consult it in the Confederation. Nevertheless, as the long lasting of this video, I will be showing you the keys, the codes, and the things that endorse what I have been given as one supremacy over these beings, besides of giving them destiny, or it condemns our freedom. You, Grey Ones, you are squashed in the time, and you, the reptiles, you are taken out of the time. I'm HUGO Napoleon BATALLANOS, an Argentinian contactee. It is given me this only to me, in the whole world, and to other ones that are called Princes of Dagnia. They give testimony of me. You have no longer to be able to neither mechanics of power of any level, the so-called Grey Ones, and they are crushed as cockroaches, vipers, and all cringing and poisonous back. I'm a priest of my church, and scientific one of my gene. I make it under that power in period. You are crushed, you are squeezed. This means pressed to eternal death, without return to any type of life or activity contrary to the human one. You, the Grey Ones, are suspended under that pressure. It is made in my name, and of any other ghost that exists here as me. You won't be able to take any air of life. You cannot reproduce. Under any system, you won't have made eggs, neither eggs, neither embryos. You are removed from all the elixirs of power, and you are transformed into shit of sub-power. You are converted into powder, into sascha. You are removed from all genetic power. You cannot see any type of sun. You cannot be guided by any moon of any system. You should return all that removed to the man. You pay all your debts with the woman. You are put into that neutral space. You are flat, but also all those ones that do and misdo the portrayal, mainly over everything and more than enough over yourself. You are those that put trial on me, my people and my counsel, because you are that poison. I order that poison already leaves you, and when it persists, it is for the condemnation that you have taken for trials of yourselves, and not responsible for that. The reptilians, you go at the same time outside of time. You cannot be someone needed to meet in any cult, spirit, mind, or being. Has been taken out of the time you are congested and you are unfolded, then you are cut all the wings, the horns, and the senses. I have already put the mind, so that you are banished in this. You are also the same man that have taken women that didn't correspond you. It has taken removing all the privileges into this, and you are put into a heap of energy of sentences and condemnation. From now on, no longer you live in the man, you live inside of me. in all my being, because inside of mine you can no longer make anything less to live and to corrupt the man. That is to say, your time, finish it. Alternative message of another time. For those that understand the sinometry as like a power of breaking, to squash or to complete, it is this that I show. This power. Do. Observe. This is the necessary one with the impact that direct goes toward the weakness or strength of the grey ones or the reptilians. Observe this power. But basically for those ones that use these beings or superior siblings for their own selfish binary benefits, not granted ones, they are squashed and deviated, annulled and crushed. Friends, siblings, I take enough time in this of the contact with other words and consciences, enough as to distinguish the well and the wrong, or to mix them, or to transcend them, or to put them in future plans. I'll tell you that many had put me, or they had put us in the category of dense or rather wicked beings, and until we had been classified, and me to the head, as being grey or reptilian, and until they had put the profile and my whole head into pride, so that the confederations of evolutionary worlds continue branding me as dark, great and reptilian. If they notice well, I am not it. Nevertheless, if they want this way to see it, they can make it. But this video in its message points out to those ones that persist still in these beings or in others and less over themselves, and they are considered experts to distinguish who is it and who is not it. I tell that these sentences and condemnation, incantation, ordinances that here rush from my own responsibility, like to my position in charge of movement, everything will fall in yourself. Nevertheless, that pure ones of heart, they are free of all of this. Do you understand that departing of this message and from this video, there are no longer grey ones, neither reptilians in this world. Do you understand no longer there are abductions, neither genetics attacks to anybody. Those that persist on it, so much feeling it, or living it, or doing it to the others, they are condemned in a deep way. Who they are, that they see this video and they had contact to the confederations and they are not in agreement with what here I say, and that they say or are sure that this had not been conferred to me, lest be conferred to them, that when the superior siblings go down to them, of fact they will do under the same rules, and the people won't be able to do any sins, never to die, as one condemnation will be this. This is a procedure more in the evolutionary words of the system and just mechanism introduced. After me, they come those ones that execute the actions directly. Doing something over me, it doesn't change in anything the things. Neither grey, neither reptilians no longer exist. As for my work, according that only being a demon, I can expel another demon, or that not being a demon, I can expel them. It is the same thing that if I am a reptilian or a grey one, for that reason I can expel other, or for not being it, is that I can make it. I tell them that I can make it, but not for none of that reasons, but because that you won't believe it, or you wouldn't accept it, or because other they will make it. It is rather because only I make what I have to make, because I have the capacity for it, and seeing that nobody makes anything, logical it is that I had to make it, and that those that had made it had not been enough, logical it is that I had to make it. I don't wait results, single my superiors give it to me, and with this I roll down myself many pounds to favor before them.